My name is Casco0 Vlogs, and today we are going to be talking about a self-proclaimed giant goddess. All right, so basically, this chick is a very large 304. All right, let's get straight to the point. She's 6'1", and she's trying to figure out why she can't get a date. She's saying it's due to her height. She's saying it's very odd because a bunch of guys like her, but she can't get a date. I wonder why. So in this video, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. There isn't really a video for us to watch because it's just a loop recording of a TikTok of hers or something like that. So we're gonna address the elephant in the room. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why this 6 foot tall giant goddess can't get a date. So let's get into the video right now.
Maniac for that trap shit.
All right, guys, so you guys know my favorite thing to go to is the New York Post. They have the craziest stuff you can find. She says I make $245,000 as the 6'1" sex giantess, but can't get a real life date. All right, she's basically saying, I got all the attention from the guys, but not the attention that I want, man. That's pretty much what she's saying, all right? But look, I'm gonna show you guys, all right? So right off rip, that's what she's showing. You think guys want to date that? A woman who's showing all of this? And I might add, she also has an OnlyFans. Women definitely get confused between the two, men's sexuality and what men want in a relationship. What men want and like sexuality is completely different than what men want in a relationship. Yeah, banger, why not? Heck, I would bang her. Why not, right? She's blonde, she's super tall, why not? Really good for reproduction. But would I have this chick as like a wife? Absolutely not. Why would any man, right? Like, she's not that bad looking of a chick. Why would any man want this as a wife? Realistically. Everyone I've seen you. Busted booty hole open, right? Got the flower, spreading legs, showing the butterfly, showing the flower, letting the blossom bloom, right? She's letting the blossom bloom, spreading the legs, showing the caterpillar. I don't know if that was a good analogy, but it sounded funny. So, you know, I'm not gonna read all this. I already read it, but basically she's saying like, I can't find a date. So this is her, guys. This is her, all right? So she's a big chick. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's masculine, because her very build is masculine. You know, like I'm not the tallest dude, all right? I'm like slightly above average in height. Heck, I might actually be average in height. So for me, right, the only thing I can think about that would be beneficial to me, having her around, would be the reproduction. To have some really tall kids, right? But even then, like, and I'm not talking about her looks whatsoever. Like, besides her personality, look at the way she's dressed. That's what I'm talking about. Like, she's a decent looking chick. Like, I would honestly rate her at best a 6. Like, she's cute at best. Like, she's not my type of chick. I just don't like those masculine features on a woman. But, I mean, for her to be so dang tall, she looks okay. Like, a lot of chicks this height, they look like trolls and ghouls. So she looks actually decent. I know you guys will say, oh, she has blonde hair, whatever. But she looks decent to me. I would not marry this chick, straight up. And I don't think any other man would marry this chick. Like, look at all that down there. Like, this coochie straight out. I know I'm gonna lose my ad revenue, but I don't care. I don't care. Make sure you guys become a member. Help me out in times like this when I lose my ad revenue. Make sure you guys become a member, man. Help me out. Help me out. Guys, subscribe to all these millionaires. Help me out. All right, become a member. So there she is again, right? Look, letting it all out, letting her belly hang out for good. Only the OGs know about that. And you guys know I'm a foot guy. Her feet look okay too for her to be so tall. Like some big feet. But yeah, like this is the chick here, man. Like she's not a bad looking chick, you know, 6 at best. She's not fat. It's just that she's letting it all out there. French tips. I'm a guy. I'm weak for French tips. I'm not gonna roast this chick. She's a 304, obviously, and I'm losing my ad revenue, so I'm gonna be honest. She's a hoe, straight up. But would I date this chick? No. Why would I date a chick that, like, why would I let this be the mother of my children? You know? My son's in school, he's gonna come to me, Dad, I saw mom naked. All the boys were laughing at it. Embarrassment for my son. You know? And then she put herself in a spot where she's making so much money that the majority of guys who would date her, she don't want them. So now she's this gigantic, tall behemoth. Right? That's super picky when it comes to guys because women most of the time want men to make more than them. So she makes more than the majority of men. And then most men will not date a chick that's taller than them. The majority of men are not 6 feet. The majority of men are not 6'1". The majority of men are like 5'8", 5'9". So not only is she cutting out the majority of men that would date her, now she's in this unique category where she's a giant. A giant hoe. Come on. That was a good one, guys. But in all seriousness, like she's put herself in a bad predicament. If she was, like on the broker side, then yeah, I think she could find more guys. But she's just in this odd thing where it's like, and if she was a hot chick that was short or whatever, or average height or whatever you want to call it, she will have a hard time finding dudes. And now she's in this even more unique category where like she don't have a lot of windows open, man. She's never gonna find like a husband. I'm not gonna say never. I don't like to take away people's hopes, but like the chance of her finding a husband is like super rare, dude. It sucks for her. I'm not gonna lie. And she can't go back. Like it's out there, booty hole out there. Who knows? She getting smashed. I'm not paying for OnlyFans. I never will pay for OnlyFans, but like now she's just a fetish. Now she's a big fetish. Like she's not even a person anymore. She turns herself into a fetish. Like she did this to herself. And women do this to themselves all the time. And it's sad to see. It's very, very sad to see. But what would I rate her? I know you guys drum roll, what would I rate her, right? I'll give it a 6. She's cute at best. Like on average, I think she's like 5. Like a 5, in all honesty. She's like a 5, maybe a 4.5, which is homely. I think she's more so on the homely side. But in some pictures, it's like, okay, she gets really dressed up, whatever. She's a 6. And I think she has nice feet personally. All right. I'm not really into like all that butt stuff, like dookie come out of booty holes and stuff like that. But I know women walk on their feet, so their feet aren't the most sanitary, so to speak. But look, we all get off on our own things. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. But again, like right here, like 4.5, man. Like she's not ugly, but she's not attractive. The other ones, I'm not even gonna mention them. Like I don't know what's going on there. But it's not about the other ones. It's about her. She's a big chick. She's just a fetish, right? Big feet. Guys like big feet sometimes fetish. I'm not like with the big foot crew. But overall, she took herself to a fetish. Like, she looks like a dude right there. Straight up. Like a man. But I'm not, like, into the big feet thing. But, like, she just screwed herself. Big feet, fetish. Feet, fetish. Big booty, fetish. Big boobs, fetish. Tall woman, fetish. Blonde hair, fetish. Like, you screwed yourself. That's DJ Khaled would say, you played yourself, right? This is on her, man. So, this is why she can't get a date. Because she turned herself into a sexual thing, a sexual object to men. She objectified herself, so now men are objectifying her. And then she turned herself to a fetish, so men only see her as a fetish. And now the men that don't see her as a fetish, right, the very small percentage of men don't see her as a fetish, she has to tell you about her OnlyFans, so they'll find out eventually. And they're like, oh, like, you're a fetish. Now they're going to use her as a fetish too. And then if they weren't interested. The only thing she'll be used for is sex. Or reproduction. I think like tall chicks, personally for me, good for reproduction. Like just to be honest, like it don't even matter if they're like a little ugly. Like you're gonna have some tall sons. Like if you're not a tall guy, you need a tall chick. Like I'm just gonna be 100. Otherwise, your son's gonna have a hard time unless you're rich. Like you don't do that to your son. So reproduction and a fetish, a reproduction fetish. You know, that's all she really is. It sucks. It's like that's the truth of it. But yeah, man, she just to herself. Like Wonder Woman, like what were you thinking? All the beta nerds love Wonder Woman. What are you thinking? Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Wonder Woman, let me beat off to it. Like, come on now. They're gonna be beating their little pinto beans off to it. Why would you do this to yourself? But yeah, no ads on this video, so I don't really care. Make sure you guys wait. I gotta give you guys my final thoughts. I don't know what I'm doing. I made myself nice and basic so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the chick, man. I wanna know what you guys think. I really have nothing truly bad to say about her. Sometimes she's just confused, at least whenever that article. She needed money. She needed to figure out a way to pay off her student debt. Blah 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 blah. You know, start being a hoe. It's not a derogatory term. I'm saying like she's like thotting out. All right, like she's thotting out. Like it's not women hate YouTube. She's just thotting out. Like she did this to herself. She objectified herself. All right, that's what she did. So I want to know what you guys think, man. What do you guys rate her? Do you guys agree with what I said on why she can't get a dude? Because she's not the worst looking chick. You know, if she was like a homebody chick, I could see like in a big slut or something like that. Wifey material cooking, big old chick cooking. Here you go, dear. You know what I mean? Like she could back you up in a fight, dude. That's useful. She's more useful than useless. I'm gonna be honest with you, but she did this to herself. Like she's more useful than useless, right? Like this gap in her big legs. Like, come on. You could work out with her thighs. Like, let's be realistic here. She's more useful than useless. I think chicks like her could find like a mate better than the majority of chicks if she was just like a nice housewife or something like a sweetheart, like a feminine chick that wasn't thought out. Like, I truly believe that. But now she did this to herself, you know? Like, you making all that money, man. You guys. I already said this in the video. I don't want this to be a rant, but I almost feel sorry for this chick. To be 100 with you guys, I almost feel sorry for this chick because she just is like, from what I read, she just really doesn't know. You know, she wasn't like saying like, I hate men or like that. Like she just doesn't know. Sucks to be her, but this happens to all women too well. But I want to know what you guys think, man. What would you guys rate her? I know you guys will rate her. Why do you think she can't get a date? Let me know in the comments below. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. What are you doing? Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call it. So without further ado, that's the end for the video. Remember, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.